cut about a 1/4 inch or 3/16 a 1/4 inch angle iron with a 4.5 inch electric grinder with a cutting DeWalt 4.5 inch DeWalt cutting disc here. It's wore down a little bit now. Buying brand new these discs here for about $4 or $5 at Lowe's, and cheaper someplace else, I don't know. Anyways, seems to cut pretty good. It's wearing down now. Let's see if I can get this. See if I can get this piece cut here. Hot steel. About a 1/4 inch. About a 1/4 inch or 3/16 inch piece of galvanized angle iron that I just cut. The 4.5 inch Hitachi grinder with a 4.5 inch DeWalt. Got a couple burrs right there. As they file those off, so you can kind of see how it cuts. I was using a Sawzall reciprocating saw with the metal cutting blades to cut my angle iron with, and I had this grinder here, and I've seen some discs here at Lowe's, and I bought that and used it to sharpen my chains on my chainsaw, and I used it to cut angle iron. I got this piece here. I got a pair of steel loppers that broke in half. I'm going to try to re-weld and try to weld them back together. They broke in half, and I'm going to try to use this piece here to weld over top of it to reinforce it. That's what I'm going to use this piece of steel for. Looks like it needs to be ground down a little bit. It's got paint or something on it, corrosion on it. Try to grind that a little bit. I've already started welding it here. Probably going to have to grind the weld down after I get it welded here, and then try to weld this piece over top of it. So I'm using a Century 120 DC stick welder. Seems to work pretty good. It just plugs into a regular outlet, 20 amp outlet, 120 volt outlet. 20 amp breaker. So I was running on a 20 amp breaker. Seems to work pretty good. I can weld up about a 1/4 inch thick steel. I'm using a Lincoln Electric stick electrode E6011 1/8 inch Fleet Weld 180 stick welding rod. They seem to work pretty good with this particular welder. This is the only welder I've ever had. This is new to me. I bought this welder at Walmart. It seems to work pretty good. These are some old steel loppers that my dad and I bought about 20 years ago, 15 years ago, I think it was. Broken half. supposed to be guaranteed for life, but try to weld it back here together anyways. I've got the welder here. It's still like brand new. I haven't used it too much except for on the bandsaw mill that we're building. Scrap piece of steel that I ground down. Try to probably use that after I get it welded here. Here we go. Got it welded there pretty good. I can flip it here. Try to weld from the other side. Don't break apart on me. If it does, I'm fiddling with it, trying to get it clamped back together. I'm a beginner welder. The thing is touchy sometimes. I think I need better rod storage and dampness. It'd be hard to lose rods, but same thing seems to weld some stuff. Took a sledgehammer and hammered it, and it is held together. So right there it is, and now it's welded there. I'll try to weld a little bit more right in here. And then take this off and then weld it right there where it's cracked, and then grind the welds down there and try to weld this piece of steel here over top of that. I need to cut it down a little bit more maybe. The weld alone might hold it. Feel more confident that was welded over top of it over that. That's 20 amps, so not too bad. Here I am. I welded it. The weld's still hot. I'm going to try it on this little pine tree over here, eastern white pine tree, and to see if how it works. I may just leave it like that. I don't know. Might be strong enough like that. I may just leave it like that and use it like that and test my welding out, but I think that it might eventually break like that. I like to grind this down, weld a piece, I think, right here on this one side. Piece of steel I cut and ground down. Eventually grind that down, something, weld that on there, but I just use it like this for a little while. Too bad like this, that needs to be ground down something that won't come out all the way. And let's try it out here. Well, it's still hot, I think. Let's see here. This piece here. Oh yeah. Blade needs to be sharpened a little bit, but seems to work. Just fine. It's fine. Seems to work okay. Blade needs to be touched up. I roughed it up. I got a silicone carbide grinding wheel that It's better for like fine work. Touch it up a little bit better. This works okay. Weld's still hot. Welder's still hot there, so that's that. It is. This handle's still hot right here too, all the way down through here. Still warm. Anyway, it's kind of fixed, so there we have it. It's kind of fixed for right now. Let's leave it like that for right now, maybe. Cool off for sure before I start grinding it some here.